Hi guys, it's Jeff here, the photographer's mentor, and I hope you're doing well. And what I wanted to talk to you about was editing, photo editing. A lot of photographers spend far too long on it. You're probably going to hate me for saying this, but it is true, because I work with photographers in over 20 different countries around the world. And one of the big things we start on when we first work together is not just goal setting, how are you going to get your business to the next level, is obviously if you're just working for yourself, then you need to start either outsourcing stuff or managing your time a lot better. And a lot of photographers, what they do, and that's why I've called this video Edit After Lunch, is the first thing to do is to start editing. So possibly you get up in the morning, you go downstairs, you check your emails. Your emails start leading you in all different directions because you're answering questions from people, you're responding to inquiries. And then you might have spent maybe half of the morning just answering emails and dealing with stuff on emails and looking at stuff and referring back to stuff. Then you think, oh, I better edit some photos. Now, what you do is you start editing pictures, and because your photo editing isn't time restrained, so you might have the rest of the day to do your editing, you will probably take the rest of the day. If you had a lot shorter period of time to do it, so if you had to edit those pictures in 2 or 3 hours, I bet you could probably do the same amount of pictures in 2 or 3 hours as you could do in half a day or full day, because you've got a bit more pressure on you. So what I always say to my photographers when I first start working with them is you look at things that are going to get you more money, that's going to create more business, right? So some of the things, for example, are posting on Facebook, posting on LinkedIn, getting your social media really interactive, because when people see you on social media and engage with you, then it's more than likely they're going to understand about your brand, learn what you can do for them, and then hopefully become your clients. Another thing is email marketing. You might set up an email campaign, get a MailChimp and start building up a list. But then when was the last time you actually sent out an email? It's because you haven't, because you're too busy editing pictures. So what I always say to people is look at what I call IGTs, income generating tasks. So tasks that bring you in more income. And editing photos, believe it or not, doesn't bring you in more income because you've already been paid for that job. It's not going to bring you any additional money in because that job is gone, done, and buried, and you're moving on to it. You should be moving on to another job because you're only going to get money more money when you're shooting photographs or you're doing an IGT. You're sending out an email, you're responding to inquiries, or you dealing with you're putting out stuff on your social media. Or putting stuff, writing blogs for your website. So what I say to do is when you get up in the morning, don't check your email. I know there's a tendency to do it straight away. Don't jump onto your Facebook and start answering questions on your Facebook and stuff. Be productive. Get up in the morning and write your first blog. Get up in the morning, write an email. Get up in the morning, write 2 or 3 posts for Facebook. Don't do your messages yet. Write your posts for that day. So it's done. You've done at least one income generating task for that day, because that could potentially bring you in more business by the afternoon. Then when you've done that, then start responding to your emails. So respond to your emails, answer your emails, clear your inbox, right? It might take you an hour, then shut your email down. Don't touch it again until maybe 3 o'clock. Then once you've done that and you've done your IGTs for the day and you've responded to your emails and your inquiries, then give yourself 3 hours of editing. Be strict, say 3 hours. Then you're going to open up your email again. And if you've got any more time in the afternoon, you might do another post to Facebook, maybe a shorter one. Or if you've got plenty of time, write yourself a blog. But when you start doing this, and I work with clients, and one of the biggest things is like, I can't believe how many inquiries I'm getting. And the reason they're getting inquiries is because they're interactive. They promote themselves and they're doing something to market their business instead of sitting on Lightroom or Photoshop and just editing images endlessly. I mean, one thing you can do is start outsourcing your stuff. And as photographers, we hate to do it. We're terrified in case anybody's going to change the style of editing that we do. But if you find a really good editor, and incidentally, I have got a couple of editors who I work with, so if you're interested, just drop me a message. I don't get anything out of it. These are people I would recommend. Then why not start outsourcing? People say, oh yeah, but I've got to pay 50 or £100 or whatever to outsource. But how much more money could you be bringing back in if you were actively promoting your business instead of editing those pictures? And then all of a sudden the value comes to you, because if you get paid £1,000 for a job, but it takes you 2 days to edit after 1 day of shooting, but you could get that job edited for £100, then you've still got £900 worth of profit in there, okay? You've sent it away and you can spend the next 2 days getting your next 1,000 job or your next £5,000 or £6,000 jobs. Because if you're constant on social media, if you're out there all the time, you're promoting yourself, then you're going to get more business. You know, if you have the brand right, if you have the create the desire, you've got your pricing right, and you start pushing that out to people, then you will get business. That's guaranteed. And that's why the 6 Steps program that I run is guaranteed, because I know that if you do it, if we change your mindset and you start doing this sort of stuff, then you will get more work. But sitting playing on Photoshop and Lightroom for hours and hours and hours, to the detriment of actually doing work on your bit, like in your business, not working on your business, working on your business, sorry, not in your business. So not getting consumed in your business by editing, but working on benefiting your business and improving it, that will make a massive difference. So I hope I've given you something to think about. If you're interested in learning more about income generating tasks, I do have an awesome photographers group, which is my private mentoring group on Facebook. It's only really cheap to join. It's £29 to join at the moment. And then if you stay in, there's a monthly fee. And it's just a very small monthly fee, less than a couple of Starbucks a month. And what we do is we train you to be an awesome photographer. And I give you all this information. We give you loads of videos and also worksheets that you can do, that you can fill in on how to prioritize your day. So I can train you to be a very effective, awesome photographer and start building that brand and getting that message out there. Well, I hope you found this useful. Anyway, if even if you weren't going to join the program or you weren't going to join the group and you just want a bit of advice, remember, I'm always here for you. That's the whole point of what I do. I'm the photographer's mentor and I help others. Thanks very much, guys. Hope you found it useful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.